It's Feel Good Friday. Have you ever came across like a crossroads in your life where it made a huge impact? Hi, it's your transformation coach, Irma. Right now, there's a lot of times where people feel that they're not enough, they don't have anything, and I was in a crossroads in my life. I graduated from high school. I was barely finishing high school. I did not have good grades, and I had really bad habits. I went to East LA College, and a lot of people used to call it Taco Tech. A lot of my friends went to universities, UCLA, Cal State, and universities. I didn't really do my homework. I decided to go to a trade tech because I didn't know what I was going to do. The first year, because I had such bad habits, I almost failed every class, C's and D's and F's. And the counselor said, hey, we have to have a meeting. And I did. I think 2 semesters I did really bad. So he asked me, what do you want to do? And I said, I wanted to be a nurse. I want to be a doctor. And he looked at me, he's like, are you sure? Maybe school's not for you. Maybe you should just go to work. Because if you fail one more time, we're going to have to kick you out. And my mom is from Mexico. My dad's from Guatemala. And I remember going, my God, what happened to you? I used to be a good student. My parents came here. And if I get kicked out of Taco Tech, just shoot me now. Just shoot me now. So you know what? He took it away from me. And I was like, you know what? I'm a good student. Just that I used to play sports. And I love boys in high school and parties. So I didn't really get devoted in high school. So I said, you know what? I went to try out at East LA. They had a softball team. And I started uniting with women that were like-minded. They played sports. They played in Montebello. They had all the surrounding areas. I played against them in high school. And in high school, I got the best offensive in softball, and I was really good. I was number 1 at bat. But when I actually played with everyone, my self-esteem was really low. I didn't work. I actually had to go to the welfare office and ask for financial, general relief, because I wasn't working. They asked me to apply for financial aid, and my boyfriend just broke up with me. I found out he's cheating, so my morale, my energy was down. I was so feeling incomplete. And when I tried out, I remember the ball was about 75 to 90 miles an hour. It's way faster than high school. I couldn't hit the ball. I was so frustrated. And I remember my coach is like, Coach Galvin in East LA said, Irma, Sandoval, stay after class. And I did. She looked at me. She's like, is everything okay at home? And I started crying. I just started bawling. And I was like, and I wasn't. My family situation wasn't well. I was not, I just got welfare and I didn't know what to do. I was supposed to get financial aid, but they told me to wait. And I didn't feel complete. And she's like, what's wrong? I go, well, and I told her my situation. She's like, look, you're a really smart athlete. And if you practice, right now you're the last one. I know that you'll be the first one. You'll be the most amazing. You just got to practice. Get your head straight. And go get after it. And so I did. We trained 1 hour of training in the morning, and then we did conditioning, then we had 1 hour, we had 3 hours of training. The best training, hands down. I played basketball in high school, not even. The conditioning of what I got was immense. She taught me how to focus. She told me how to breathe. She told me how to be the fastest and the best athlete. And Coach Wooden says that when you're mentally not prepared and you don't give your best, you will never be a good athlete. And I remember in high school, I partied a lot, and I always had the excuse, I didn't too hard. This time, I said, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm going to be good. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to practice. I'm going to be the best athlete, hands down. And everything started turning around. I went from a C and D student. I started getting A's and B's. I hung out with girls that were helping me out. I was always broke. I had tutors. The girls were helping me out. I was in trigonometry, and I had a calculus girl, so we started helping each other out. They used to always call me Tiny or Happy Hour. They're like, oh, Happy Hour is always broke. She never has money. They were always helping me. They were treating me. They were helping me out. And I love that. They were always treating me in kind because I didn't have money, but I worked really hard. We went up to city champs. We lost against Long Beach State, the best team ever. And I united with some wonderful women. And then I decided, what am I going to do? They have offering me financial aid, but I have to go to Cal State, and they will give me a good grant, but I have to work. or continue. And I said, this is my last year. I couldn't play, and my coach said, Sandoval, just play one more year and you'll get a grant to USC, UCLA, you can do it. And I was like, there's no job for as a softball player. There's no real sport. I have to work. I have to go make my money because I got to do something special in my life. I don't know what I'm going to do. And she begged me, and I was like, no, I didn't. So I ended up going to Cal State LA. But going forward from that moment on, I started hanging around with the most amazing people. At Cal State LA, I surrounded with doctors, nurses, teachers, and we used to have a mastermind. I was never the smartest person, but I surrounded myself with the smartest group because I knew that alone I wouldn't work well. But with a team of like-minded people, it made a difference. I did, and I've always masterminded, hung out with smart people, and I still to this day hang out with the smartest, sharpest people in the world so that I can get better and I also can thrive. So why am I telling you my story? Because the counselor told me you should quit. I'm glad he told me you should quit. Go do something else. You know, you're not that smart. You don't belong here. You're already gonna fail. You fail one more time, we're gonna kick you out. I needed that adversity in my face. I needed people to support me and help me out. And I did. I found women that had the same energy, that played sport, that we surrounded, we helped each other out. You got this. If you ever are surrounded with a people in a group or a team, if you ever played sports, when they always support you no matter how bad the sport went. That's the kind of coaching, that's the team I believe in. That's what I strive for. So when I have students that are broke, they don't have money, and they internships, don't you worry, I got you. Why are you always taking care of me? Because when I didn't have any money and I was broke, and I always was broke, they took care of me. Somebody paid it forward, and I will always pay it forward. I'm always looking for hardworking, grinding students that love to work, they love to grind, always helping, always kind. Because that was me. When I was 19 years old, I didn't have anything. And I had the choice to be in sports or find a specialty. And I went to Cal State LA. I graduated with exercise science. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I just told myself that one day I was going to do something special. That one day I wanted to make something different. I wanted one day to make a difference. And today I was like, you know what? Somebody might feel that same way right now. The way that I felt like shit when I wasn't around at school. They were saying, you go to Taco Tech, I go to UC Irvine. You go to Taco Tech, I go to Cal State LA. You know what I would tell my friends? I was like, I'll see you at the finish line, home slice. I love competition. I breathe competition. I have gills of competition. I love when people tell me, you will never make it. Beautiful. And the person I dated went to UC Irvine. He was going to be a doctor. He's like, I go to UC Irvine, you go to Taco Tech. And I told him, I'll see you at the finish line. Homeboy never finished. And I finished my schooling. I'm not here to say nothing bad. School is not. It's how you deal with people, what you do along the journey. And I believe that education is constantly never-ending growing. I'm still doing this to this day. I'm writing articles. I'm educating. I'm inspiring. And I'm letting you know right now that you can start right now, brand new. That's right. Break up and hang out. Cut the fat out of your life. Start hanging out with people that support you. That could be family and friends. I did it. As soon as I hung out with my husband and I said I was going to get married, all my single friends stopped calling me. I stopped partying. And I'm going to be about 10 years sober because I decided to cut the fat out of my life. I lost 10 to 15, 20 pounds because I always drank and I never felt confident with my body. But now I don't need to drink. I love helping. And just like someone in the past had nothing, I started with something. Somebody believed in me. Coach Galvin believed in me. I love students. I love coaches. I love teachers because somebody, just one person has to believe in you. But when you're mentally not ready and you can play the game, you'll never be ready. But when you decide, you know what, I'm going to cut the fat out of my life. I'm starting supporting and hanging out with the most positive people. Things start changing. I have 9 days to my 47th birthday. That's right. 9 days for my 47th birthday. And I'm looking for my 6-pack. Oh, I got my 2-pack. 9 days. Hopefully I get a 4-pack, maybe a 5-pack. Either way, I've always wanted to get a 6-pack. I wanted to be the strongest girl ever, the coolest girl ever, and I wanted to fall in love with the most handsome man ever. I'm living my dreams not because Because I use the darkness, I learned to face fear. I love when people told me you won't be able to do it. I have the letter about they were going to kick me out of East LA College with my degree back to back. Because when they say no, it's on backwards. Today, if you're in a crossroads, take the road less traveled. Go do something different. 90 to 99% of people are partying and eating their way to the end. How about if you just decided to clean up a little bit? How about if you decided to eat a healthier lifestyle? How about if you decided to finally get your dream body, your dream, whatever you want, whatever your goals are? It is what it is. Find your goal. I'm here to share my stories, not to let you know that I am better than anybody. I don't believe in that. I believe that every experience makes us today. I've been having a rough time. God, it's been a rough week, rough year. And if I lose it all, I gave my best. But if I make it to October 22nd, 2010, I made a promise that we would transform 20,000 lives by 2020, and we've already done it. We just got to make it to October 22nd, 2010. So with my stories, my hardship, my pain, we're going to work hard with 2 hands, right? 1 strong mind and strong grit and willpower. Anything is possible. I'm here letting you know that I'm a simple woman with a big dream. I strongly believe that everyone should have their health and feel wonderful regardless of where you're at. But remember, rituals and habits is what you do every single day that creates your destiny. So if you need help, any help, mind mapping, trying to find out how to say yes to the shake and no to the chocolate cake, let me know. Willpower over a system. That's what we teach. To have food freedom. To learn that this weekend I get to have 2 cheat meals. I'm going to choose either cheesecake or ribs. 2 cheat meals. Because if you devote Monday through Friday healthy and I eat right, I reward myself with 2 cheat meals. And that's freaking wonderful. I could live like that for the rest of my life. I'm trying to help you, my neighbor, my community. 1 story, 1 tool, 1 crossroads. Choose the road less taken, right? Blue pill or red pill? What pill will you choose? I would love to find out, what would you choose? If you need help, simply like and share this post. If you've ever had a crossroads, I'd love to hear from you. Set an appointment with me and we can make a mind mapping tools for your dream body. Happy Feel Good Friday. Stay strong. Coach Irma says, keep on living and lifting. Peace. Da, 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 da. Keep on living and lifting.